Yo, Sakabas, and welcome back to Sugar Lane. Let's see, can you guess what my thing is? Blood, teasing, pain. It could be any of them. Teasing? That can be good entertainment, but that's something I can do in the underworld too. However, I always enjoy a bit of teasing. So you're one of those girls then. Perhaps there aren't any funny people in the underworld. Back home, there is a depressing absence in humor. So you know, a couple of good jokes and a bit of teasing, and I'll be all yours. I thought you wouldn't be teasing, but that's okay. I see. This conversation has opened up a weird side of me. Is it her tail? Because for me it's her tail. What if I had said blood? I'm not one of those girls, Nalkan. Do you think Sakabas have that time of the month? Can you guess what my age is? 227? That's probably it. 24, 56. 24, right? That's true, I'm 24 years old, and well, likely I'll remain with this appearance for ages. I look gorgeous, so why should I change? Of course you look great. Definitely. Oh, I thought she was older. Okay. Let's see if you can guess what I can stand about this immortal world. Chameleons, babies, injustice. It must be babies, right? Let's say injustice. Nah, it's not that. Come on, I thought you could guess it. Chameleons? What makes you think that? No, you're wrong. Gold. It was babies, I was right. You don't like babies at all, right? That's it! Okay, I just wanted to be sure. I mean, gee, ask me. Where would you take me on a date? To hell. To a peaceful forest. To a tavern. I'm thinking in a very hot place. A forest. What? A bit mainstream, isn't it? It's not a bad place, but it's not one of my favorites. The tavern? Plenty of noise and bothersome mortals spilling their drinks everywhere with not a care in the world, all while ignoring the end of their world coming on its merry way. Is she not from this world? Nah, I think I'll pass. So a very hot place, like I was saying, hell. You have very good instincts, Nalkan, or perhaps you know me better than I thought. There's no place like home, the underworld, hell, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, I was about to say something like a thermal bath. It works as well, right? Ha, not bad either, but I still prefer home. Don't worry, maybe later I can show you the reality that lies under this world. Okay, she's from the underworld, but she's still from this world. What would you say my favorite color is? Pink, blue, orange. I would say orange, because she has a lot of orange on her. So pink? No, of all the colors, pink is definitely not my favorite. Perhaps my least favorite one. But your skin is pink, so orange. No, I was about to tell you that I don't have any. Wait, yes I do, orange. That's true, I like orange. I guess I never wondered about such trivialities, but apparently I actually have one. Good, now I know you a bit better, and you also know yourself a bit better. Well played, Nalkan. I have a limited amount of riz. Let's go on a date. You know what I think? We should take a walk. Come with me. Okay, I didn't expect this, but I'll follow you. We walk for a while outside the camp. Do I always bring them to the same place? It's nice to take a walk with someone. I guess I'm used to being alone, independent. And sometimes I forget the nice things about having company. You know, I trust you, but when I talk with you, I can't help feeling there are a lot of things you aren't telling me. Well, I think you'll have to work harder to learn all of my secrets, one by one. Oh, so this is a challenge? Well, just know that by the end, you'll be like an open book to me. Not the only thing that you're gonna open. We'll see if that happens. Just remember, secrets are necessary and useful. Dresses kept Izuin and Ovat's secret to protect his people. Then I used to want to get one more night with you. True. Suddenly, an owl makes a loud hoot from the branches somewhere above our heads. Just kill it! Pew, 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 pew. Sarai just about jumps out of her boot, startled by the hoot. Wait, Sakabas are a breed of owls? What the heck was that? It was just an owl. An owl? Damn! Well, there goes one of my bigger secrets. I hate birds in any shape or form. So not only owls, okay. I know how to defeat the Sakabas now. You hate birds or you're afraid of them? Both! With their tweets, hoots, their feathers, their short and quick movements. They creep me out! She still hasn't noticed the awkwardness of our bodies pressed together. Well, it's gone. You scared away with your jump. It's gone? Really? Good. What a relief. And now she realized it. Our position. Wait, let me drink some water for that. I'm starting to lose control again, but I try to fight it down, but she won't let me. I close my eyes and I try to calm myself. Sarai is just so Sakabas-like. I can do it. I can hold it. Can I though? When I open my eyes, I see Sarai. Her face has totally changed, reflecting mine. And she's trying to hold it as well. I can see it. Alright, you can do it. Inhale, exhale, just calm down, you can hold it. Hold this nut, move her slowly away by her hips or move her slowly away by her shoulders. Let's just push her away by her shoulders. Or maybe that was a mistake? That was a big mistake. I can see it, she's unleashed. She now speaks in a demonic voice laced with overtones that tickles my ears. Here's my second secret, Nalkan. Like you, I also have problems controlling myself. You could see there's something demonic in both of us. Oh no, please don't do that. I try to stay away from the edge all the time, but seeing how things are going, I just don't want to hold back any longer. What if I chosen her hips? Hey, now I feel a bit stupid. Being terrified of a stupid owl. Don't worry, we all have our quirks. It's good to know that demons can also feel fear. It's not fear, I'm not afraid of them. It made you jump 2 meters off the ground and right into my arms. Oh no, that's just not fear. It's, what is it, Sarai? What do you call it? Shock, a surprise, but not fear. Ah, okay, a shock. You were shocked. Stop teasing me. Sorry, but you don't seem so terrifying after that. No, most definitely not. You seemed almost human. You having fun with this, aren't you? Just a little bit. Haha, well, you're not the only one. It's good to share a pleasant time with somebody. Thanks. Anyways, that's enough nature for me. Let's get back to camp. Now, the other one was more interesting. I know there's something growing in you. In me and on me. A shameless voice that you hear sometimes. You don't have to hold it down with me. Come on, just release everything. I breathe in. I see your face. Her unrestrained face. And I hear the voice.
Say it, Malcolm.
I will paint your face with my milk. That's it. Goodbye. Stop calling me goodbye, Biff. Wow, this can really go both ways, huh? So every date can lead to something, right? That's cool. How many dates do we have with each of the girls? I would say like, what, 3 or 4? Or maybe it depends on the girl. Can we have a scene with Sarai where she actually uses her tail? Okay, we have a very nice point of view, I guess. If this was more 3D, I would get blind in one eye. Or maybe in both of them. It depends on her point of view. What are you doing? What is she doing? You're too close to me, Sarai. Can we have a date with 2 girls? That's also one thing that I want to know. It would actually be cool if we went to their favorite places to go on a date. If we could bring them there. There you go. That's a lot of my white paint. Are you happy now? Are we going to do something for her? Who cares, right? So I think I have to go on a date with Luz now. I asked you to take care of Izwin, but you can't stay here in the tent forever. You need fresh air, a walk. Come on, Izwin is sleeping. I'll order some trustworthy soldier to substitute you for a while. But, and remember, I'm the commander here. That's an order. You do what I say, not what you want. Alright, just for a bit. Luz and I take a walk outside the camp. Well, I guess there's nowhere else to go. After some time walking in silence, oh god! Is everything okay? Yes, it's just, I wanted to start a conversation with you and I started remembering the previous chats we've been having. Were they any fun? I realized that I come across like one of those crazy women that only thinks about having babies. Well, I wouldn't put it that way. We can go to the training sessions, you know? I'm sorry, Nalkan, it's just having a child was the best thing that ever happened to me, and Destiny took that from me. To me, nothing else is worth as much time or effort. You had a son, you know what I mean? Yes, having a son felt that same way for me. Nothing quite matches that feeling, doesn't it? Maybe not, but there are similarly good things that shine in their own ways. Maybe you should be able to enjoy yourself, even if becoming a mother will never happen again. Why would it never happen again? We can try. Maybe, but everything else except motherhood was just one disappointment after another. What about eating a good meal? Or what about pounding? Obviously you can be a virgin. Ha! No, of course I'm not. That wasn't a question, really. But, you know, I'm not really interested in pounding. How is that possible? Pounding is one of the best experiences we can have in this world. I'm not so sure. And now we come to change our mind. Well, to be honest, my man was not a very skilled man. Average skill, I guess. But all men just seek their own pleasure. 5 minutes at the most, and that's all. 5 minutes? Give me like 4 seconds. Just for me. What? You have a very unfortunate picture of pounding, Luth. You think so? Anyway, who cares? We stayed in silence for a while after that. Wait, is it drizzling? Yes, and look at those clouds. This will be more than just a few drops. Oh no, it's raining a lot now. I don't even have time to finish speaking before it starts pouring rain. We're too far from camp to run back. I cover Luz with my cape and gather to a big tree that offers decent cover. Once we arrive, we're both soaking wet. Great date, Luz, thank you. Damn it, my clothes are totally soaked. It was true. They look almost transparent and I can see a good part of Luz's, eyes. This is embarrassing. Don't worry, you already saw a good part of what's behind these clothes. Why is she saying that? She can change once we get to the camp. We stand in silence for a while, looking at the rain that's progressively fading out. Yeah, it's raining no longer. Well, I could light the fire and dry our clothes before we go back to the camp. It's cold and we could catch a cold before we get there. Fine! I was about to tell you that I could look elsewhere. Oh, that I don't care. And again, that violent sensation courses through my body. My breaths come faster, and a powerful desire makes me shudder from just trying to control my actions.
Remember what you said, Malcolm. She's challenging you. First telling you all about those satisfying bonding and all this. Make her scream. She's asking for it.
Obey the voice, control yourself. Light the fire and look somewhere else. Oh, is it gonna rain again? I'm gonna control myself. I close my eyes and breathe in. I wander a little ways away and find some branches under a rock outcropping that luckily are still dry. With them I light a fire. Without looking in their direction I talk to Luth. Here, take this, okay? You can place your clothes near the fire, don't worry, I won't look. Oh, okay. After some time our clothes are dry enough to get back to the camp. I survived, but not for long, because we're going to obey the voice. As I told Luth, you have such a terrible image of pounding. That will change now. We're going straight for it? What are you doing? She tries to push my head away at first. Get out of here, please. We're not actually doing something, right? That's too much for the first date. At least leave it for the second one, or the third one at least. Okay guys, if you wanna learn something from this game. Here's how you should do it. Maybe now she's gonna change her mind. Not that she has a real man, a real soldier man. I ain't afraid of no woman. He's a soldier, I'm not. My 4 seconds are still here. Have you changed your mind already, Luth? No? Don't think too much about this one, okay? When she grows up, we'll teach her. The birds and the bees. Oh, is that it? So, have you changed your mind already? Let me know about it. You know, write a review on my book? Give it 5 stars, please. Luth learned a valuable lesson today, and I was more than happy to be the one teaching it. We go back to the camp and say goodnight. Well, wasn't that worth it? I know you didn't expect anything like this. Me neither, at least not so early. This was just so unexpected. It was also unexpected for me, but as I told you, we just need time. But I don't have time. Should we advance? Let's go to Nokvershij. Should I not depart? I'm going to do it. Okay, I've made my decision. We'll be going to Nokvershij, or whatever you say that. To Nokverkis? Are you sure, Nolkan? Yes, it's always been said that the Rexxon Empire controls all the civilized nations of Sugarlane. But the truth is, they ignored a few, namely the nations that occupy the never-ending forest. Yes, because they consider those nations uncivilized. But they're also part of Sugarlane. They will also fall if Ovatan awakes. They should be able to decide their own destiny. They're also in this with us, even if they don't know. And furthermore, we shouldn't find any executors in these lands. It's an excellent opportunity to bolster our forces away from the prying eyes of Arax. But there are beings far worse than executors within the never-ending forest. Maybe, hopefully our enemies will think the same when those beings are fighting on our side. I've been thinking about it, and Nokverkans could be tremendously useful. Despite the lack of advanced technology, as bad Thurans, they can fly over the vanguard of an enemy formation and strike at the more vulnerable units at the rearguard. A nightmare for ranged squads. Okay, you're the commander. If you think we should do it, let's do it. I don't know if we can do it. Soldiers, pack up your belongings. You're off to Nokverkis. Yes, sir. As you command. If I die, I die. Ooh, what is happening? Erdan, 6th Executor. Excuse the delay, brothers and sisters, but I'm finally here. Apology accepted, Erdan. In fact, you're not even the last to arrive. Giliana, 3rd Executor. Who else is missing? Elian and Traeger, same as always. Traeger is kaput, dude. Those two have no sense of property, nor respect. Gorias, 5th Executor. Doesn't he have an armor? I have things to do, what the hell is taking them so long? Speak of the devil. Sorry for being late. I just needed to clean myself up a bit after some tasks I completed. I would prefer not to know what you were doing, you sadistic bastard. I can't wait until the day you'll be able to play with me, Goriath. Stop behaving like children. Well, not the only one missing is Traeger. It's not common for him to be this late. He won't be joining us. Agasitre, 2nd Executor. In fact, I have convened this meeting for that very reason. He's dead. What? Dragon is dead? Paras, 7th Executor. How can you be so sure, Agasitre? If I'm pronouncing their names wrong, I'm so sorry. You offend me with your doubts, Giliana, but you're essentially a child after all, so I can overlook these slights just this once. To summarize, the very same stone I gave you, which allows you to convene with us, also allows me to detect if the user still lives. What? I didn't know that. Why didn't you tell us this? And just what other features do these stones have that you haven't told us about, Agasitre? Nothing more, I assure you. I wouldn't dare hide information from my brothers. I hate that witch. Talon, 1st Executor. Agasitre, I'm sure you know more about Traeger's fall. Please speak. Indeed, great Talon. He tried to conquer Astera, and he fell. What the hell was Traeger doing in Astera? And how could he lose against those weaklings? Asherans are great warriors, Goriath. Underestimate them, and you probably meet the same fate as Traeger. Who knows, perhaps he only wanted to expand the Empire's borders even further. Oh, don't insult our intelligence with such idiotic conjecture. When was Traeger even concerned about anything but himself? He probably wanted to take that credit for finally subduing Astera, and now he's dead. Pay the proper respect to our fallen brother, Giliana. Fools don't deserve any respect, and Traeger has demonstrated once again he was not worthy of the 8th Legion. I will wash out your impotent tongue with my fists if you don't shut up, Giliana. Don't let up now. This is starting to get interesting. Brothers, this confirms my suspicions. Someone has betrayed us. After the death of Dracis, his sword and armor disappeared. Traeger acted imprudently, that is for certain. But subjugating Astera, especially with the combined strength of the 8th Legion and Yelan's forces, should not have presented much of a challenge, even for Traeger. Someone is acting against our plans. Danai. I deduced the same, Talon. How many troops have we lost, Akasitre? All of them! The 8th Legion has fallen. What? How is that possible? I told you, Goriath. We shouldn't underestimate them. We should stop them. I'm with Goriath. We must stop them. If they annihilated all of the 8th Legion, they must pay. I'm with all of you. They must burn. What are your orders, Talon? You all will keep performing the tasks that I assigned to you. What? We won't do anything about the Shtirans? Is this a message we want to send to the nations within our borders? That the Empire can be attacked with impunity? Talon, are you mad or what? They must burn. I don't recall asking any of you for counseling. There's nothing more important right now than fighting those 2X. Nothing! Do you understand? I don't care how many incompetent executors our soldiers fall. When we finally discover them, it won't matter. Have not one of you considered the possibility that we are not the only ones searching them? Have you forgotten that we have a traitor divulging them all the information we have tried to keep guarded? Is it Saraith? Okay, Talon, you don't need to be so harsh. We all executors like you. Just keep looking for those eggs. Any information, any hints, anything. Share it with the rest. Do you understand me? Yes, Talon! And Erdon Pyrus. There's a chance you could be attacked by the Shtirans. Your regions are closest to Yelan. Your regions. Bad grammar. Perhaps the Shtirans have no interest in moving beyond Yelan's borders, but be prepared nonetheless. But do not let them interrupt your search. Understood? This meeting is adjourned. Wow, that was very heavy on my sack. But guys, we're gonna stay here for this episode of Sugar Lane. If you wanna watch all the dates uncensored, that's the link in the description below. You can subscribe, you can support me on Subscribestar. And for more furries and more suckables and more dates and more everything and more magic, more makes, subscribe, like, of course, bye.